I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Now, Floyd Mayweather had an exhibition boxing match. And in this boxing match, ladies and gentlemen, chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that's just embarrassing.
You know, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And I guess he needed to come back and fight and take care of that. Well, he got some cheese from that advancement. I'm pretty sure he took care of that. You know, and now he's chilling. Now he's saying to himself, you know, I'm damn 50 years old. I ain't trying to fight. Nah, I ain't trying to fight. Let's do an exhibition. You know what I mean? Like, this don't even make sense.
I want a real fight, so he signed what I signed. I signed a real fight, and I signed up.
Stephen A. Smith strongly calls out Floyd Mayweather for breaking the contract for the Pacquiao fight. He agrees that athletes obviously need money and make it from their sport, but he thinks the way Floyd is trying to earn money now is totally wrong.
You're never gonna stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff...
Manny Pacquiao says he signed the deal exactly as they agreed. Floyd already got his advance payment. So there is no reason at all for him to dodge this real fight.
About you and Mayweather, and saying it's going to be an exhibition, you saying it's going to be a fight. And the second part of the question is, how would you face him for the second time after first decision?
You know, that propose of exhibition that was long time ago, year after our first fight, but I didn't agree, and then I want a real fight, so he signed.
Tim Bradley thinks Floyd might have used the advance payment to pay off his debts. He now looks more interested in exhibition matches. This return feels more about making money than loving boxing. Bradley is not scared to say it straight.
The thing I want to make you guys aware of is that when you get these advancements, you can put a non-refundable tag on these advancements. You can do that. Now, I don't know if Mayweather did that, but you can. You can put a non-refundable attachment on this and be like, all right, hey, I need an advancement for training. I need $3-4 million or whatever for training expenses. And if they agree to say yeah, and he put in a contract that is non-refundable, it's free money. It's basically free money. So we know, Mayweather was, it's been reported, I should say, allegedly, that, he's been, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And he needs to,
Stephen A. Smith says it all comes down to money now. Given Floyd Mayweather's financial struggles, every other choice seems to wait until those big money problems are fixed first. You have no trust left in that area.
But I don't want to hear a damn word about we don't want to give up something.
But I do not want to hear any talk about not giving up something for Giannis. Zab Judah thinks this might be a publicity move to create buzz for the fight. He believes Floyd Mayweather is not worried about his perfect record anymore, since his legacy is already set and he has nothing left to prove.
That got through the cracks. I don't know how. I wasn't there. I don't know the business. But somehow, he's saying it did. I mean, well, he didn't say that. I'm just saying I don't know how he didn't catch on that this is the real deal Holyfield.
You think it could be possibly a publicity stunt to give some type of push to the promotion? I mean, I don't know, like when the announcement came out, I don't know if people were really too ecstatic for it.
It's something that you would, you can use to your advantage to try to push the fight. It'll let people, it'll get ears and eyes on the fight for people that didn't know the fight was happening. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know.
Because as a consumer looking in,
Listen, man, I'm a fan of both guys, and I just want to watch it and see the fight happen. I mean, I'm a fan of boxing. I should say, I'm a fan of both guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know, as a consumer looking in, we're like, yo, is he like, what's the complaint? What's the problem here? Like, what are you scared of? What's, because is it your O? Is it your losing that O? Could be that it?
Of course. That's what it's all come down to. I mean, the O is like a 800 credit score. Globally, universally. You walk around with an 800 credit score with the O. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the O brings. It brings an 800 credit score for wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Floyd he's done a great job with that. Great job. So of course he's gonna, you know, show the roll on that O. I ain't mad at him.
Bradley looks back at the situation and says at 50 years old, facing someone like Floyd Mayweather, who is 46 in exhibition, might have seemed like the smarter move. He knows many people expected a real fight and agrees that signing with Mayweather meant a serious commitment. Still, he offers some insight into what may have pushed Floyd to decide differently. Bradley thinks after getting the advance money, Mayweather might have changed the plan. He is about 80 to 90% sure this was a business call, not a passion for boxing. Floyd may have felt the money he got was enough, and then changed his focus. Bradley also points out that in promotions, fighters and promoters often take risks on pay-per-view sales and the venue to make more money, which could explain these kinds of strategic choices.
And himself, you know, I'm damn 50 years old. I ain't trying to fight. Nah, I ain't trying to fight. Let's do an exhibition. Let's, you know what I mean? Like, this don't even make sense. I'm 50, you 46. Bro, let's just be smart and do an exhibition. And I get it. Everybody saying, oh, well, he signed Tim for a real fight and all this stuff. I get it. And I'm not gonna argue that. He right. You signed Mayweather, damn it. You're supposed to be fighting for real, you know? For sure. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm just trying to give you a little insight on the stuff I know that could have happened, right? That could have happened. Maybe Mayweather was thinking like this. I don't know. But I just know that
the news around the planned rematch has become more and more intense. Some commentators say Netflix might take legal action against Floyd Mayweather for taking advance money and then pulling back from the agreed fight. According to these reports, this situation is much more serious than just gossip. Critics argue Mayweather is taking a big risk by not following through on the deal. He is pulling tricks out here.
He's pulling tricks out here. All the rumors and reports that Floyd Mayweather was going broke, he's just proving everybody right. But Floyd Mayweather is playing a very, very dangerous game right now. Because he's playing with a company that is getting ready to squash him. And that's Netflix. You don't have the power to play games with Netflix. Floyd Mayweather agreed to the rematch September 19th. It's even on BoxRec. This is how you know it's legit. It's even on BoxRec. You can go to BoxRec. He agreed to a rematch with legendary 8-division world champion, iconic Filipino super.
In boxing, listings like this usually mean the contract and commission steps are done. That is why some people are treating this as real, not just rumors. The criticism has gotten especially harsh because Netflix is seen as a huge global company with serious legal and financial power. Analysts say any fight with a company that big could blow up fast if contract terms are broken. So many observers think Mayweather is under more and more pressure to explain his side and answer questions about whether the Pacquiao rematch will happen as agreed.
Stamped every time you fight, and you have to bring your card to fight. If you don't have your boxing card, don't matter whether it's amateurs or pros, you can't fight. You need your boxing card. It's like your social security card, your birth certificate in the sport of boxing. BoxRec represents that. BoxRec is showing Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. It doesn't show exhibitions. It only shows real fights because it's been ciphered through boxing commissions. It's been ciphered through the state commissions. It's been ciphered through everything to make it legit. Floyd Mayweather agreed to this, got his advance money from Netflix, and now he's trying to run off with the bag. And now he's talking about, oh, we don't know what it is. It's going to be an exhibition bout.
Reports say Floyd Mayweather may be facing financial pressure, and some analysts think his new manager could be part of the problem. Mayweather made a huge amount of money during his boxing career, but living a very flashy lifestyle can drain even large fortunes. Expensive homes, luxury cars, private flights, and non-stop high-end spending may have added to the stress over time. On top of that, some management choices and business moves seem to have made things worse, not better. Critics argue that when spending stays high and financial planning is weak, money troubles can grow fast even for someone who once earned at the very top.
20 million. I mean, what, did you go to the casino over and over? Like, you know. So Rechnitz, now mind you, this is Floyd's new buddy, his new financial advisor. Rechnitz became what prosecutors called, quote, one of the single most important and prolific white-collar cooperating witnesses in the recent history of the Southern District of New York, testifying in multiple federal corruption trials. He claimed to have weekly phone conversations with Mayor de Blasio and his personal cell phone in exchange for campaign contributions. De Blasio, of course, was never charged. Now in court, Rechnitz paints himself as a changed man. While living in New York, I felt pressure to become a big shot, he told the judge.
2012 and 2014, Floyd Mayweather became one of the highest paid athletes in the world. His larger-than-life personality, his unbeaten record, and his skill at drawing huge crowds turned every fight into a big event. Fans paid not just to see his boxing talent, but also to be pulled into the image he carefully built around himself. Because of that star power, his fights always sold tons of tickets and made enormous money from pay-per-view, making him a financial giant in sports. One of the biggest examples of this earning strength was the much-awaited fight with Manny Pacquiao.
$250 million contract, but what was unheard of about it, Mayweather got to pick his own opponents and still get paid. Mayweather, the persona he cultivated, whether you like it or not, has sold tickets. He was a big draw. He was the top earning athlete 2012 to 2014. Mayweather did his thing for sure. But in this lawsuit, it is alleged that while Mayweather was paid several $100 million through his different associates, those 6 fights with Showtime, and then after that he did the Pacquiao, for which he received a $100 million check. But he was supposed to get $200.
How did Mayweather get that 6-fight, $250 million contract? What made it unheard of was that Mayweather got to choose his own opponents and still get paid. The image he built, whether you like it or not, sold tickets. He was a big draw. He was the top earning athlete from 2012 to 2014. Mayweather did his thing for sure. But in this lawsuit, it is claimed that while Mayweather was paid several $100 million through his different partners for those 6 fights with Showtime, and then after that he did the Pacquiao fight, for which he received a $100 million check. He was supposed to get $200 million. He got $100 million. So it is easy to get blinded because it is a lot of money, but if you are supposed to get more, then he should have gotten more.
Huge. He fought Pacquiao. So now he's talking about fighting Mike Tyson. He does seem to be having money problems. And I don't care how many goddamn watches he bought, the amount of money he made boxing, unless he's been getting swindled on the business end. Once you start getting into having hundreds of millions of dollars, you're getting $10, $15 million a year or 20, 30, $40 million a year in interest. Right? If you're just in the stock market is like doubled in the last 4 years, right? I mean, so Al Heyman is the...
Reports say Mayweather made around $100 million from that fight. But some experts argue the total amount he was supposed to get could have been closer to $200 million when you add up all the money from different sources. This gap shows how key every financial detail is at that level. Experts often point out that once earnings reach hundreds of millions, even a small mistake in contracts, taxes, investments, or spending can lead to big problems. At that scale, every decision matters. One wrong move can cost millions, so managing money becomes just as important as winning inside the ring.
$500K, $500,000 in arrears plus late fees minus a deposit that Mayweather paid at the start of the lease and the $100,000 catch-up payment. So they deducted what he did submit when he was made aware of this, the $100K, and I guess a deposit, so the remaining balance is that. An attorney for Mayweather did not provide a comment by deadline. He has not responded to the lawsuit in court. In a separate legal matter, so we've already went over one with this luxury condo in Manhattan, right? But a separate legal matter, a Miami jeweler sued Floyd Mayweather last month, alleging the boxer owes more than...
Even though Floyd Mayweather earned well over $1 billion during his legendary boxing career, his financial situation seems to have taken a big hit from his spending habits, gambling losses, and ongoing tax problems. His earnings from major fights, endorsements, and exhibition matches made him one of the richest athletes in the world. But keeping that kind of wealth takes careful money management and self-control. Reports and analysts have often pointed to his flashy lifestyle, luxury cars, expensive jewelry, private jets, and high-end homes as a main reason his net worth has gone down over time. On top of his personal spending, stories of major gambling losses have also come up, often raising more questions about how much of his fortune he still has. Added to that, issues with unpaid taxes and ongoing lawsuits have put even more strain on his finances. Legal fights and tax bills can quickly turn into huge money problems, especially when interest and penalties build up.
He has to provide written confirmation by tomorrow that he has intent to cure it, and there's a certain amount of time because there's multiple breaches across the board. Mayweather said he and others have already reached out to Mayweather to correct the situation, so he's fully aware. The guy thinks he knows what he's doing every time, and when people try to reach out to him or give him advice, he always, I got this, I have it figured out. We definitely don't, because we don't have our next steps figured out, right? The fight is not canceled. Floyd is definitely in breach of his contract.
From the very start, everything about this deal was meant to lead to a real and officially agreed fight, not an exhibition or a promotional event. Based on the claims being made, Floyd Mayweather is now seen as breaking the contract because the agreed terms have supposedly not been met. The people involved in the deal say clear promises were made from the beginning, and any step away from those promises is being treated as a serious contract problem. At this point, Mayweather has reportedly been asked to give written confirmation by tomorrow that he plans to fix the situation and move forward according to the original agreement.
It would not degrade or disrespect anyone involved in setting this up. Pacquiao, meanwhile, is miffed by Mayweather's backpedaling. Manny Pacquiao, I believe he's going to bite me. He's going to bite me. Manny Pacquiao is not happy. He's been looking forward to this rematch. Nobody ever got a contract, and Netflix stepping up as a media empire holds a lot of weight. It reassured Manny that this was real. They put a stamp on it. He's obviously displeased. He does want to fight Floyd. He does not want an exhibition. Has no interest in that because that was never part of their conversation. And asked if the fight would ever occur as an exhibition. The fight will not take place as a pure exhibition.
Alright everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Glove Lard and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.